Welcome to our channel. Today we're diving into a topic that's often misunderstood. Why do women cheat? It's a complex issue with many layers, and we're here to explore the various reasons behind it. Every relationship is different, every woman is different. But by understanding the common threads, the underlying reasons why some women might stray, we can start to open up a dialogue. We can start to build stronger, healthier relationships. So, let's get real, let's get honest, and let's dive into the heart of the matter. You see, folks, women are emotional beings. They crave connection, they crave intimacy, and I'm not just talking about the physical stuff. I'm talking about that deep emotional connection, that feeling of being seen, being heard, being understood. When that connection is missing, when a woman feels emotionally starved in her relationship, that's when she becomes vulnerable. She might start looking for that connection, that validation, that sense of being cherished somewhere else. It's about recognizing that when those core emotional needs aren't being met, it creates a crack in the foundation of the relationship. And believe me, those cracks, if left unaddressed, can lead to some serious damage. Let's be honest, everyone wants to feel appreciated. We want to feel like we matter, like our presence is valued. But sometimes, in the hustle and bustle of life, those little gestures of appreciation, those expressions of love and gratitude, they fall by the wayside. Now imagine feeling like you're working hard, putting in the effort, but your partner doesn't even notice. They take you for granted. They don't acknowledge your contributions. They don't make you feel special. That feeling of being invisible, of being taken for granted, it can be incredibly damaging to a woman's self-esteem. And when someone comes along who showers her with attention, who makes her feel seen and appreciated, it can be a powerful temptation. Now let's talk about physical intimacy. And look, I'm not just talking about sex here. I'm talking about touch, about affection, about that physical connection that says, I want you, I desire you. Physical intimacy is a powerful way to connect with your partner, to build intimacy and closeness. But when that physical spark fades, when touch becomes a distant memory, it can create a real sense of distance in the relationship. Women especially need to feel desired. They need to feel that physical connection. When that's missing, it can make them question their own attractiveness, their own desirability. Because when someone comes along who makes them feel desired, who reawakens that physical spark, it can be hard to resist. Chapter 4. An eye for an eye, revenge and retaliation. Sometimes infidelity isn't about a lack of something, but about a reaction to something. It's about pain, it's about anger, it's about getting even. When a woman feels deeply hurt by her partner, whether it's through infidelity, betrayal, or constant emotional abuse, she might be tempted to retaliate. Cheating becomes a way to inflict pain, to make her partner feel the same hurt that she's feeling. It's a destructive cycle, no doubt about it. But in the heat of the moment, driven by anger and resentment, logic and reason often go out the window. It's important to remember that hurting someone else doesn't heal your own wounds. Chapter 5. Seeking validation, the trap of low self-esteem. Low self-esteem can be a powerful motivator, and not in a good way. When a woman doesn't feel good about herself, when she doubts her own worthiness, she might seek validation from external sources. Cheating in these cases becomes a way to boost her ego, to feel desirable and wanted. It's a temporary fix, a band-aid over a much deeper wound. These women aren't necessarily looking for a new relationship. They're looking for validation. They're looking for someone to tell them they're beautiful, they're special, they're worthy of love. Chapter 6. The thrill of the chase, novelty and adventure. Let's face it, routine can be a real passion killer. Over time, even the most exciting relationships can settle into a comfortable, predictable pattern. And for some women, that predictability can feel stifling, even boring. They crave excitement, they crave novelty, they crave that initial spark, that thrill of the chase. Cheating in these cases isn't necessarily about dissatisfaction with their partner, but about a desire for something new, something different. Our past experiences, especially our childhood experiences and past traumas, can have a profound impact on our present relationships. Unresolved issues, past hurts, and emotional baggage can create patterns of behavior that sabotage our chances of happiness. Women who have experienced trauma, abuse, or neglect might struggle with intimacy, trust, and commitment. They might engage in self-sabotaging behaviors, including infidelity, as a way to protect themselves from getting hurt again. Sometimes infidelity isn't about the relationship at all. It's about a woman's own sense of self, her own goals and aspirations. When a woman feels unfulfilled in other areas of her life, whether it's her career, her passions, or her personal growth, she might seek fulfillment elsewhere. Cheating becomes a symptom of a larger issue, a sign that something is missing in her life. It's important to remember that a relationship is just one piece of the puzzle. Let's face it, folks, we live in a hyper-connected world. With the rise of social media, dating apps, and online platforms, it's easier than ever to connect with people outside of our immediate circles. And while technology can be a wonderful tool for communication and connection, it can also create opportunities for infidelity. The ease of connecting with others, the anonymity of online interactions, and the constant bombardment of idealized images and profiles can chip away at even the strongest of commitments. Chapter 10. Communication Breakdown, the Silent Killer. Communication is the lifeblood of any relationship. It's how we express our needs, our desires, our fears, and our dreams. When communication breaks down, when couples stop talking, stop listening, stop making an effort to understand each other, resentment builds, distance grows, and the door swings wide open for infidelity. Women need to feel heard. They need to feel understood. They need to feel like their partner is truly present and engaged in the relationship. Chapter 11. The End of the Road, Falling Out of Love. Look, sometimes love fades. It's a painful truth, but it's the truth nonetheless. People change, they grow, they evolve, and sometimes those paths diverge. When the love is gone, when the spark has died and there's nothing left but ashes, it's time to face reality. Staying in a loveless relationship benefits no one. Ending a relationship is never easy, but it's better to face the pain head-on than to prolong the agony and potentially hurt others in the process. It just means that this particular chapter of your life has come to an end. Chapter 12. The Influence of Others. Friends and social circles. Our social circles can have a powerful influence on our behavior, our beliefs, and even our relationship choices. If a woman's friends are constantly engaging in casual relationships, if infidelity is normalized within her social group, she might be more likely to make those same choices. It's important to surround ourselves with people who support our values, who uplift us, and who encourage us to make choices that are in alignment with our own personal integrity. Chapter 13. The Midlife Crossroads. Crisis and Reinvention. Midlife can be a time of great upheaval and transition. As women navigate the challenges of aging, career changes, and family dynamics, they might experience a sense of identity crisis. Cheating in these cases can be a way to reclaim their youth, to feel desirable and attractive again, to recapture that sense of excitement and possibility that they might feel is missing in their lives. It's important to remember that aging is a natural part of life, and that true beauty comes from within. Chapter 14. Growing Apart. Lack of shared goals and vision. When couples start out, they often share dreams, goals, and a vision for the future. But over time, those visions can diverge. When couples no longer share a common purpose, when they're no longer working towards the same goals, it can create a sense of disconnect and dissatisfaction. It's essential to check in with each other regularly, to revisit your goals and aspirations, and to make sure you're both still on the same page. Chapter 15. The heart wants what it wants, falling for someone else. Sometimes, despite our best intentions, despite our commitment to our partners, the heart has other plans. We might meet someone who awakens feelings within us that we didn't even know we were missing. It might start as an innocent friendship, a connection that feels safe and comfortable. But over time, those feelings can deepen into something more. This is perhaps the most complex and nuanced reason for infidelity, as it challenges our notions of love, commitment, and the very nature of relationships. Thank you for watching. Remember, understanding the reasons behind infidelity can help us approach relationships with more empathy and awareness. If you found this video insightful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more content like this.